Hi everyone, welcome back to series of advanced Java tutorials. So in this tutorial, I'm just going to explain. So with the Java 1.7 or 1.8, how would we be able to write these programs? So there are some best ways to implement, but this is way back in Java 1.5. All the complete code is in 1.5. Now I just wanted to refactor that so that it would be fit with 1.7. So we have heard about auto closable and everything, right? So, and the best thing is we have not even closed anything. So let me try to close all the things that we have written. So before that, it's mistake from my end as well. We have to close whatever we have opened. I need to close everything, the connection objects and everything. So we have opened this properties. The properties have closed method. I don't think so. It have clone method, not close method. So there isn't any issue with the properties. And I have to close everything in the reverse order of how I open. First thing, okay. So in order to do that, I have to declare these variables outside. So yeah, which is good. Connection on equal to null. Statement equal to null. And result set equal to null. Right? So let me take off all these things because we have opened the code and we have to close them, right? Else the cleanup would not be performed and it might worsen the situations. So the first thing that we need to do is result set dot close. The next thing that what happened, unhandled exception type SQL exception, okay, quick fix, surround with try catch. Result set dot close followed by statement dot close followed by connection dot close. Okay, on dot close. Right, this is the way in which we need to write the code. Right, let me run this until we close these things. Sorry, until we close these things, the objects would not be returned back to the databases, right? There won't be any change in the code, but the way we write the output, the way we write is going to differ. So generally this is how our code looks like, even with the latest versions. Okay, but there are slight a bit of changes, so let's try to implement those. Okay, and let's get started. The first thing that I am going to remove is these things. Finally block would not be there, and within finally block we will not be having try catch, right? And now I'm trying to go with try with multi resources. So this is the new concept which is introduced in uh, Java 1.7, if I'm not wrong. Let me see the compiler version and everything. That should be Java compiler. Yeah, it's pointed to 1.8 only. We are good now. So let me see. Try with resources. This is the syntax for try with resources, right? And we can have catch. It's not that we should not have catch. This is generally how it would be. So whatever that is doing the close things, right? So we can declare them here. So let me remove this thing for time being. happened? What is it trying at? Delete this token. Even this. No, not in this way. So let me. There will be try with resources. It should be coming, but not sure why it's not coming. Try would be in this way. Let me write con equal to. Okay. Okay. Let me take it from here. Control C. Control V. Right. So just checking what's wrong here. So I can even say connection.com. Let me try that. Copy and say yes. This is what it expects. Okay, cool. So it seems like my problem. So we are getting a connection object here, and it doesn't mind even if you have the semicolon or not. It's going to accept. Now I'm going to create con dot create statement, which in turn is going to give. I should not have even this thing here. Okay, and this is going to give me statement object statement, and I will be commenting this thing. Okay, and later down the line I'm going to have statement dot execute query, which would be query, right? And it's going to return me a result set object, right? And now we have all this custom code here, right? And let me say control A, control shift F, and now I can remove all this code from here, and I can lift this from here, and I can say here, right? And I can remove all this blah blah blah. So class not found exception and everything. Okay, that's still there till here. And why is this printing errors? We can remove the unnecessary code. So what's the error here? Unhandled type exception, yes. So we had till here, right? And where is this? We had till here. This try with resources, and I should be having from here to here, and I can have catch, which is throwing physical exception, right? And e dot stack trace, right? Cool. Now what I can also do is, okay, I can have this code from here, and I can make it more readable. I can even remove these things. Here also I can have a try with multi-catch, right? Properties object is there, and we are not closing the properties object. That's fine. And here I can make sure that exception, and I would also be saying I have exception. I'm going to remove this code. And this IY exception is parent of this thing, it seems. While not found exception is already caught by the alternative IY exception, so we can even remove this. And if there is a generic exception that needs to be handled, you can say SQL exception. I know that it's not going to get thrown, and I'd say E, either of these things, right? And no compiler is going to complain me. This is how we have to write the code. The unreachable catch block SQL exception, the exception is never thrown by the statement body. Yeah, I'd say a runtime exception. This would accept, because yeah, even in the runtime it might fail due to a number of reasons. So this is that recent form of coding that we need to do, and everything else is same. So we'll not be able to use new file input stream because we are creating on the fly and we are not going to close them anyways, right? And we'd be good here, and let me execute this thing and we'll get the same output no matter how we write the code. It's just the code quality that we are improving, because it's this might have been taught by have been taught in our previous tutorials. Please have a look at them as well, because no matter how we write, this is the best practice that we need to follow. I just wanted to, because the most of if you see this kind of code, you should not be worried that it's something different. It's the same thing. Yes. So let me try executing on the same on my Oracle database as well. So I'm just commenting these out, okay, which would give me more of these things. Control C, Z, 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 and I'll run this, and it should be giving me the same output and how it has performed. SQL exception, no suitable driver found for Oracle that database in Oracle 151 colon XC. Why is not able to find it? Control Shift R, JDBC dot properties, and Oracle dot JDBC dot driver dot Oracle driver. Right, I'll try to run it. And this driver, oh yeah, we have missed it. Where we have missed that? My bad, it seems. And yes, it's because we have not loaded this thing, class dot name of this driver. Now it's going to work, and it should be throwing unhandled type class not found exception. Let me try to put this in control X. Let me try to incorporate this over here, but it's not going to work. It's going to throw me the error saying that it's simple name and everything. Yeah, control X. So we have to handle it separately altogether. Saying that quick fix surround with try catch. Right, now it should be working fine. Yeah, it's working fine. So this is one of the best practice. The only changes that I've showed you is this particular thing. How do we right? Try with multi resources. And the other thing, how to handle multiple exceptions instead of writing multiple catch blocks. How can we handle them, all of them in single place, in a consolidated way, right? So that's what I have uh, for covering in this particular best practices series. And yes, so yeah, thanks everyone, thanks for your time, happy learning, thank you.